guys, welcome back to Diversify, your favorite channel. It's your girl here again. Actually today I wanted to talk about how to make your guy love you more. No, I wanted to talk about how to 5 signs is not the right one for you. Sorry, 5 non-negotiable signs is not the right person for you. But while I was dressing up and making the arrangement for the video, some things just started coming to my mind, and then I pushed that aside. And today, right now, I'll be talking about 10 facts about marriage. Whether you're married or you're single, those facts will be helpful. So let's go. I'll be using my phone because I'm a very forgetful person. I have to pull down my points so I don't miss out any. So the first one is, marriage is not an escape route. Like, sometimes we can feel so lonely as a single, and then you feel like, I just need to hook someone up. I just need to marry. There are many married people that are lonely. I mean, being in the midst of a multitude doesn't take loneliness. Loneliness is a thing of the heart. So being within a people doesn't remove loneliness from you. It is a thing of the heart. You can be alone and not be lonely. What is actually making you lonely is not because you are alone. It is a question of how you see yourself and what you're actually doing with your life. So marriage, in fact, as a matter of fact, marriage is an exaggeration of your single life. Secondly, becoming one doesn't happen by joining. I hope I'm recording. Secondly, I said becoming one doesn't happen by joining. So the union that happens in the registry, in the church, mosque, wherever, doesn't make you become one. As in, becoming one is the sole responsibility of both parties. It is not the join in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, you may kiss your bride. It is not that makes you one. It is the decision of both parties to journey into oneness. Is a journey. It's a journey, and then there is no particular time frame. It is different for couples. Some people are married for 20 years and they are yet to be one. They are not even have sex. So, and some people are married for barely 5 years. The way they so act, like, you can tell. So oneness is a journey. If you are married, you know that you have to journey into oneness. If you are yet to marry, know that oneness is a journey. It does not happen by holy solemnization. Thirdly, setting. Okay, let me add this to prove a point. If the oneness comes by holy solemnization, then there won't be divorce. Separation can only come when there is no oneness. Let's go to number 3. Sex in marriage is a mystery. Like, seriously. Someone said to me some time ago, she thinks sex is overrated. Well, your testimony depends on your experience, your preparation, your disposition, and all of that. For me, it is not. Like, it is not. I desire to explore more. Like, I still feel there's something in this thing that I'm not getting. So sex in marriage is not just there. Like, it's not just there. Don't just leave it. As much as we say sex in marriage is not food, it is food. Even though we know that if we don't have it, we won't die. But if we see it like that, it will help the way our disposition towards it. It will help us to know that this thing is a very important aspect of our marriage. And the truth is, there is a level of intimacy that only sex can bring you into. Like, nothing else can bring you into that level of intimacy. Just try it and you will see. Let's go to number 4. Marriage is like an x-ray. It reveals your inner content. Now, this is one thing about marriage. It exposes you. It it exposes you. You know, things that you don't even know you have in you. Bad things now, it exposes good things too, right? But you know, our bad things are easily picked. That's just the way life is. So marriage exposes you. As a single lady, I used to feel like any guy that will marry me would be so lucky. Like, I'm peace loving, I'm fun to be with, I'm considerate, I can tolerate anybody. Like, I'm a very cool person. I'm very cool-headed. Yeah, I'm cool-headed. So I used to feel like any man that will marry me won't have any issue. But man, I got married and I started to, you know, when you quarrel, you start to pick those things that you never ever thought you had in you. So marriage can expose you, and then if you are humble enough to accept, to admit, and then you both know how to point out your issues to each other and settle them, that is the way you grow, and that is the way you achieve oneness. Number 5. Marriage is an achievement. Like, is that number 5? Okay. Marriage is an achievement. There was a post on Facebook some times ago. The lady said marriage is not an achievement, blah blah blah, and the thing went viral. Like, married people almost becoming intimidated. Hey, marriage is an achievement. Oh, marriage should be an achievement. Let me put it that way. Marriage should be an achievement. If I'm married and nothing is happening in my personal life, then something is wrong. Marriage should help me grow. Even as a single person, you should grow. So marriage shouldn't stop your growth. Like, you are growing in all ramifications. That is how marriage should be. If you are married and you are drawing backward or you are stagnant, then something is wrong. That is not the essence. That is not the way it should be. In fact, for your own personal self, for your behavior, your character, your personality, marriage should help you to become a better version of yourself. Daily pruning you. Like, pruning you. There's a way your spouse can bring out your flaws, and then you are working on them, and daily you are getting better and better. You become a better version of yourself. That's what one of those things marriage should achieve. And if marriage is doing that for you, then it's an achievement. Let's go to 6. You never get to master your partner 100%. It will never happen. You never get to master them 100%. And really, do we actually have to know them 100%? Maybe not. Just know them at least to a reasonable extent. You can predict each other. That's okay. Like, your husband has dealings with people outside, and then they can say, let us go to the wife. She should be able to show us the way to the husband. That's okay. That's okay. Like, you don't have to know him 100%. In fact, we don't know ourselves 100%. I don't know myself 100% because there are things I still do, and I wonder how come. So we are just like that. We are like that, and let's take it like that. Okay? Know each other, like know your spouse to a reasonable extent. Leave the ones you don't know. God will take care of those ones. Okay, number 6, 7. Marriage is not self-acting. Like, you know that word, self-acting. I had to go to the dictionary to look for a word that will so capture my mind. And self-acting is just... Now, if I say marriage is not self-acting, I mean, it doesn't activate itself, it doesn't move itself, it doesn't make itself happen. So it is not on autopilot. Do what you can. It is your responsibility, you and your partner, to make sure your marriage is blooming. You have to make conscious effort to make your marriage heaven on earth. Next point. Children is not the blessing of marriage. As this, children is not the blessing of marriage. Now, there's a way the world system has made us see children as the blessing of marriage. Like if you are married and you don't have kids, they make you feel like your marriage is not blessed. Man, your marriage, in fact, the fact that you are married, you are blessed. Even the Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So you are even favored that you are married. You found a wife, you are favored, you are blessed. You are blessed already. Whether you have children or not, as much as we desire these things, let us be careful so they don't rob us of the blessings and the beautiful things God has put in marriage. While trying to sort out why children are not coming, why going for medical checkups and all of that, please don't wear this look like your marriage is cursed. No, your marriage is blessed. In fact, over blessed is worrying it. So enjoy your marriage while sorting those things out. They will come, okay? They will come. All right, let's go to the next point. No marriage is all rosy. Now, we see a lot of things on social media. There are couples that we just love by mere seeing them on social media, and we feel, wow, I love this kind of marriage. I want to be like these people. That's lovely. But I want you to know that no marriage is flawless. That they appear like that doesn't make them perfect. Doesn't make them perfect. And then that you visit a couple and coincidentally it happened that they were quarreling when you got there, doesn't make their marriage bad. Now you know what I went. So don't go about and then go say a lot of things like this marriage, these people, they fight, they do this, they do that. Quarrels are normal things in marriage. They shouldn't be more than the times we agree on all of that. But they'll come. Even as individuals, we fight ourselves. We fight. There are times you are just not happy with yourself. Like you are just frowning. Why are you frowning with you? You are frowning with yourself. So if we can fight ourselves, who is our spouse that we can't fight them? So it happens. The most important thing is when we quarrel, we can still sit down and trash those issues out. That's the applaudable thing about it. But that we will not quarrel. It may never happen. Next point, which is the last one. Wow, this video is so short. What sustains marriage is not, I don't want to say love. Love is a powerful word and a very beautiful word. So I will use love. So what sustains marriage is not feelings. That thing you feel as a single person, you are talking to him and your stomach butterfly is running and it's turning on your stomach. That's feelings. It will not always be like that in marriage. I mean, there are times in marriage that there are things that will even question your decision. Like, I hope I didn't make the wrong choice picking this person. But those things can come up. Those things are normal. That's why I said you can't marry based on feelings. No, you can't. Marriage is far more than that. Marriage is far more than that. So what sustains marriage is love. And what do I mean by love? Love is not feeling. Love is not, I feel this way. No, that is not love. Because in infatuation, you also have feelings. So what you are feeling could be infatuation. It could be lust, like lust. So what are the components of love? There are some things that describe love. Where you can't find those things, there is no love. If you like, the feeling hot and fire inside of you. If those things are not present, no love. And what are these things? The Bible tells us patience, kindness, long-suffering. Love is not selfish. Love does not take record of evil. Love does not seek its own. Love is selfless, love is not self-centered, love is this, love is that. You know, all of these things are the components of love, and these are the foundation. These are the things that hold marriage, that sustain marriage. That's why I always tell singles, build yourself, like learn to use people around you to develop yourself. Use people, especially when you have some tough people around you, instead of hating them, please seize the opportunity to develop yourself. Develop long suffering, develop endurance, develop tolerance, learn patience, learn all of these things, because you will actually need them in marriage. You will need them. Okay, I think that's the last point. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I would appreciate if you subscribe and like it. I will appreciate it, and God will even bless you. So please try and subscribe. Comment, please. I will appreciate that. Let's share ideas. Let's rub minds. Let's chit chat. You know, I love that. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye. Till favorite channel, Loversify.